Rose angrily pointed at Alex's nose and arrogantly questioned him, suspecting that he was just like a leech, surviving by sucking the blood of women. At this moment, Alex was speechless about Rose's stupidity. He had no knowledge of Mrs. Miller's illness as it was a family secret, and he would not use this to approach Aaliyah. Instead, it was Rose who loudly exposed the news of the Miller family's power holder's illness, which could potentially lead to severe punishment if it spread. Kind-hearted Alex reluctantly helped her cover it up and asked in return, "Is Aaliyah sick?" He then naturally explained that his purpose for coming was to visit a friend's mother. Rose's slow brain finally received the information and immediately showed a guilty expression. Alex was surprised to see Rose's sudden increase in goodwill towards him due to his response. Meanwhile, Rose looked at Alex apologetically. In her eyes, Alex was indeed the man who deeply loved Aaliyah. Even though he seemed like a green tea man, he had a heart of gold, and he only took the check she gave him to help a friend. Rose couldn't help but regret her hasty and foolish actions that caused her to break Aaliyah and this good man apart. Alex realized Rose's thoughts and felt his whole body trembling. This woman's imagination was truly terrifying. Meanwhile, Rose continued to make decisions on her own and decided to give Alex $7 million in compensation. Alex never expected that a simple response would unexpectedly net him $7 million. Just as he was feeling a headache, the system released another task: to accept the check and give Rose a kiss to obtain $100 billion. To conquer Rose within a day and grant her woman the ability of gender duplication, and to slap her to obtain the skill of ecstasy hand. Alex quickly realized the system's changed. The third option was no longer a useless choice and could also provide him with skills. Both the first and second options were very tempting, and Alex sighed that he wished he could choose them all. Surprisingly, the next moment, the system announced that Alex had successfully selected all options. Alex gentlemanly accepted Rose's check and invited her to have dinner together. After all, he had a god-level culinary experience card. Rose noticed the meaning of a man inviting a woman to dinner and quickly scanned Alex's body with her eyes, revealing a shy smile. An inexplicable warmth spread through her body and cheeks. Rose brought Alex back to her home, and her heart became increasingly restless. She couldn't control herself anymore, and she had already felt jealous of Alex's interaction with Grace when she was in the hospital. But now, as Alex was cooking, she was feeling an even stronger desire towards him. Just as Rose was struggling to control herself, a phone call came in, and it was surprisingly from Aaliyah. Araya had a pathological possessiveness, and Rose was also very afraid of her sister. She realized that she was now sharing a room with Araya's ex-boyfriend, and she couldn't help but tremble with fear. On the other end of the phone, Aaliyah made it clear that she was well aware that Rose was having dinner with her boyfriend Alex. Rose could only explain nervously, but Aaliyah remained cold and unyielding. Her possessiveness extended even to her sister Rose, and she ordered Rose to go to work at the company after dinner, denying them the opportunity to spend the evening together. Rose could clearly sense the murderous intent in Araya's tone, and she could only tremble and obey Aaliyah's orders. Meanwhile, Alex in the kitchen was completely unaware of what was happening. Will his plan succeed, or will it be destroyed by Aaliyah? Stay tuned for our next episode for an exciting commentary.